Stutler Bowl in southeast Denver, Amateur Sports Video presents the undefeated Cherry Creek Bruins versus the 1-3 Eaglecrest Raptors. Hello again, everybody. I'm Dallas Davidson bringing you the play-by-play. Our engineer and videographer tonight is Eric Robinson. The homestanding Raptors try to rebound from a 52-23 road loss last week to the top-ranked Boulder Panthers, while Creek seeks to keep their record unblemished in '94. Cherry Creek won the toss, and they have elected to defer receiving the kick until second half. They will kick to the Raptors. This is a home game for Eaglecrest. They're dressed in their black uniforms, black pants and jerseys, white numerals, and black helmets. The return men are deep for the Raptors. Creek is averaging 35 points per game while giving up just under 8 points. And the Raptor defense will have to limit the success of Matt Newton, the 6th-ranked passer last week in 5A ball. Those are the return men for the homestanding Eaglecrest Raptors. Terrell Cameron on the near side. And on the near side, Marcus Spivey. Milo Haynes is the other return man. Set to kick for the Bruins is number 1, Mike Stevenson, the number 1 ranked punter in 5A ball. The ball's teed up from the 40-yard line. They had a rain shower earlier here at Stutler Bowl and over most of southeast Denver, but the skies have cleared off a little bit. And fairly clear skies now. Could be a threat of rain later, however. So we're ready to go as Mike Stevenson gets set to kick to Terrell Cameron and Milo Haynes. He moves up to the ball. It's high and it's fairly deep. It's carrying to the 5. It's taken there by Terrell Cameron to the 5. And we are going to have an automatic touchback, as any time the ball is taken in the end zone or over the goal line, it is an automatic touchback. There's a white hash mark that runs across the middle of the end zone here on the north end of Stutler Bowl.
First down, Eaglecrest from the Raptors 20.
That's actually in the middle of the end zone. Here come the Raptors behind quarterback Trey Miller. Terrell Cameron at a tailback. He gets the handoff, and he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage by a gang of Bruins.
Cameron on the carry.
And we've got Marcus Spivey in there at the halfback, starting behind Trey Miller. This is a new starting backfield for the Raptors, as usually they start Trey Miller at quarterback and Bo Rogers at the halfback and Damian Brown at the tailback position. But tonight they're starting with Spivey and Cameron. Cameron gets the handoff again. He turns forward to the 25-yard line for a gain of about 3. So a new offensive set for Eaglecrest to begin this game. Eaglecrest comes into the game 1-3 as they were thoroughly manhandled by the Boulder Panthers 52-23. They were victimized by a lot of turnovers last week as well, which went for defensive touchdowns against Boulder. There's the snap to give to Cameron right side, and he's going to be hung up in the backfield. He tries to reverse field now, and he's snowed under at the 14-yard line by the pursuing Bruin defense. A tackle in there was made by number 9, Jeff Babbitt, and 44, Brian Blackman, also in there. And Luke Rogers will have to kick from deep in his own territory now. He'll be standing at about his own 2-yard line. This should give Creek excellent field position to begin their first offensive series. There's the kick. It's low. It's end over end. It hits at the 45, and it's taken on the Creek 45. It's returned to the 50 at midfield now. He's hemmed in, but he escapes the would-be tacklers and run out of bounds on the far side is Seneca Holmes, the return man for the Creek Bruins. So they'll have excellent field position as they take over for the first time tonight. 10:06 remaining in the first quarter. No score. Chasing him out over there, I believe, was Owen Bradshaw, one of the captains for Eaglecrest. He's number 67, a 6'2", 220-pound offensive lineman. Creek takes over and will set the backfield as soon as they come out. Matt Newton at quarterback. R.J. Pichota at a halfback. Newton looks to pass near side. Now he's pressured. Rolls out to the midfield. He's hemmed in, escapes that, and then he's dragged down on a tackle in there by Jasper Armstrong. Nice tackle and good pursuit from the far side by Armstrong as he drags Newton down for about a 2-yard loss.
Number 94, Jasper Armstrong. Lost 2 yards on the play.
Darnell McDonald is the tailback. 22 the halfback. R.J. Pichota behind Newton. Split backs. 2 wideouts. Newton gives to the upback. Pichota, he's ahead for a big hole over the 40 to the 35 and dragged down at the 33-yard line. First down for the Bruins. We have an official's timeout as they want to look at the sticks, and it appears to be a first down from up here, but they may want to bring in the chains.
Officials calling for measure.
They do, and when we return, we'll see what the decision is for Creek. First down for the Bruins on the run by R.J. Pichota. Cherry Creek has several statistical leaders on the offense. Splitting out near side is Eric McCready. He's one of the receiver leaders in the state. Seneca Holmes goes in motion, far side now, I formation. Newton gives to Pichota. He's through a hole to the 30-yard line. He's hit down there after a gain of about 3.
Ball handed off to 22, R.J. Pichota.
Like Jasper Armstrong was in there, as well as Justin Shepard.
2nd and 6 from the Raptor 30.
No score in the early first quarter going. Amateur Sports Video bringing you this game from Stutler Bowl between the Cherry Creek Bruins, who come in 4-0 in '94. Slot formation near side. Newton drops to pass. Pressure from Kevin Vidmer. The pass is complete on the near side here to Trip Humphrey, the junior tight end.
Newton's pass to Trip Humphrey is complete.
Trip Humphrey has 8 receptions coming into the game for 132 yards and 1 touchdown. He's averaging 16.5 yards a catch. These statistics are from 1 week ago. They have not been updated yet in the Denver dailies. So the statistics we're working with are from September 22nd. 3rd and short, about 1.5 feet to go for Creek for a first down. Split backs now behind Newton. Motion near side. There's the give, and he's going to be forward for the first down. On the carry was Ron Reagan, the senior running back, 5'8", 190 pounds. First down now from the 22-yard line for Cherry Creek. A lot of substitutions so far on offense for the Bruins. Checking in now is Mike Goldstein, another senior wide receiver. And going out is Nate Zattel. Holmes splits out far side. McCready joins him over there. Single back set. Newton drops to pass. He's looking over the middle. He's chased out of the pocket. He's dragged down for a loss in the backfield by Jasper Armstrong, but there's a flag on the play. Kevin Vidmer also in pursuit there to drop Newton for the big loss, but we'll have to wait and see what the call is. The call appears to be holding against Cherry Creek. And we'll see what Eaglecrest wants to do. They decide to decline the penalty, take the play. So with the loss of about 10 yards, we'll bring up 2nd and about 20. Seneca Holmes far side, McCready comes near side. Split backs behind Matt Newton, who's been throwing the ball up early here. Now here's a delay up the middle, but it's snuffed out and breaking a couple of tackles and moving forward to the 25-yard line. Nice running in there as that was Darnell McDonald breaking the initial contact. And he got forward for good yardage, a gain of about 6. 6:38 remaining, first quarter action, no score. Now McDonald checks out. R.J. Pichota checks in. Holmes and McCready far side. Pichota behind Newton. There's a pass on the far side. It's complete to Eric McCready at the 15, the 10, the 5, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown, Cherry Creek. Matt Newton on the quick look in to Eric McCready over the middle for a touchdown grab. McCready had 3 touchdowns to his credit earlier in the year, and he just tacks on another one in the early going here, and Creek goes on top 6-0. We'll have the point after try. The holder in there, we'll check him. The kicker is Mike Stevenson. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good. Cherry Creek leads 7-0 in the early going. This is Amateur Sports Video.
Cherry Creek Bruins 7, Eaglecrest Raptors 0.
As Mike Stevenson set to kick for Cherry Creek, they lead 7-0 at the 6:14 mark on a touchdown pass from quarterback Matt Newton to Eric McCready. He moves up to the ball. It's high and it's deep, and it carries out of the end zone, hits the pylon at the end of the end zone. And Eaglecrest will take over at the 20-yard line. See who comes in for the backfield now for the Raptors. Trey Miller is at quarterback. Todd Reed comes in at a wideout. And Eaglecrest takes over again for the second time tonight. And there's the pitch, near side to Terrell Cameron. Big hole left side, over the 30. Eludes a tackler. Now there's a fumble on the play on the far side. The ball came loose as Cameron cut back across the field and was stripped of the ball. And we'll have to see who unpiles. It looks like it's Cherry Creek ball. Looks like the recovery was made in there by Marcus McDavid for the Bruins. First turnover of the evening for either team, and Cherry Creek will take over at the Eaglecrest 33-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. So Terrell Cameron on a terrific run, but he drops the ball at the end. Now Newton looks to pass, near side all day. He's got a man out here. It's McCready who makes the catch, but it's out of bounds. Newton put the ball right on the money, but McCready was out of bounds. He did make the catch. Good coverage on the near side by Eaglecrest by Courtney McHugh.
Defending for the Raptors, number 22, Courtney McHugh.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Single back set behind Matt Newton now. He drops to pass again. He's got a man over the middle. It's complete to Darnell McDonald at the 30, the 25, the 20, and he's finally tackled on the far side over there, but not before he picks up first down yardage. Looks like Milo Haynes on the tackle. Cherry Creek showing a potent offense in the early going here. They are averaging 35 points a game. And they're showing why they do that so far in the early going. Mike Goldstein checks out now. McDonald comes back in at the last minute. I formation, motion far side, Seneca Holmes. There's the give to the up back. Big hole right side, and he runs into his own blocker. And Ron Reagan is dumped at the 18-yard line. Justin Shepard on the tackle. Eaglecrest is in danger of going into a hole here early unless they stiffen and hold the Bruins. Ron Reagan in along with R.J. Pashota behind Matt Newton. There's the give to the up back. He's forward to the 15-yard line. There was Reagan on the carry.
Tackle made by number 51, Kevin Winter.
So Creek has had a lot of success throwing the ball early. They have a touchdown pass to Eric McCready in this first quarter. Goldstein comes near side. Holmes comes in motion near side now. Single back set behind Matt Newton. He gives. There's a hole over the middle, but it closes quickly. Jasper Armstrong in there for the Raptors, along with Greg Cutlett. And it'll bring up 4th down for Cherry Creek and about 2 to go. And we'll see what the Bruins decide to do. It appears they will attempt a field goal from the 19-yard line.
4th and 3.
Mike Stevenson comes on. The holder is Mike Conway. It'll be a 29-yard attempt with a slight breeze from the south. There's the snap. It's a little high. The kick is up. It's long enough, and it's good. 29-yard field goal there by Mike Stevenson, and Cherry Creek goes up 10-0 at the 3:36 mark of the first quarter on Amateur Sports Video. Mike Stevenson sets to kick after converting on the 29-yard field goal attempt. He moves to the ball. It's low, and it's taken at the 5-yard line to the 10 and to the 20 by Milo Haynes. He's bounced down at the 25-yard line after a return of 20 yards.
Ball is placed on the Eaglecrest 27-yard line. First down, Raptors.
So the Raptors will take over there, and they need to get some offensive production going here as they trail 10-0 in the early going to Cherry Creek. Slot formation, right side. The give is to the tailback over right tackle. He's forward to the 30-yard line for a short gain.
Tackle was made by number 84, Matt Hare.
Terrell Cameron again, and we just have not seen Bo Rogers or Damian Brown, the usual starting backfield for the Raptors tonight. We're going with Marcus Spivey and Terrell Cameron in the backfield. One wide receiver near side. Here's the pitch near side. Big hole to the 35, to the 40, the 45. He's got an open field. The 45 of Creek, the 40, the 30. Terrell Cameron to the 15-yard line. He's finally run out of bounds over there. On the near side, the pursuit over there was Ben Vestal, running Terrell Cameron out of bounds, but not after a long gain to the Creek 15-yard line. That was a run of unofficially about 50 yards for Terrell Cameron, who found a big hole over the middle and then worked around left end. One wide receiver now, the give up the middle. Pretty good yardage down to about the 10-yard line. Conway, Mike Conway in on the tackle. Marcus Spivey on the carry. And it will be second and about 6.
Gain of 4 on the play, second and 6.
High formation behind Trey Miller. He sets the Raptors. There's the give to the up back. Good hole. Fumble on the play, Marcus Spivey, and it's recovered by Cherry Creek at the 10-yard line. Coming up with the ball is number 84, Matt Hare, a senior defensive lineman for Cherry Creek. So that is the second fumble in the first quarter at the 2-minute mark by the Raptors. And they were victimized last week by the Boulder Panthers as they had 2 fumbles returned for touchdowns. Their 2 fumbles so far tonight have not cost them any immediate points, but Creek scored on their last possession when they got the fumble. There's a run near side. Pretty good yardage over the 13-yard line.
22,
R.J. Pashada on the carry. It will bring up second and about 6.
Tackle made by a whole flock of Raptors.
Darnell McDonald in the backfield, along with Ron Reagan behind Matt Newton. Matt Newton, the 6th-ranked passer in 5A ball. There's the give, big hole over the middle to the 25. I believe it's Ron Reagan on the quick hitter.
Ron Reagan.
He moves forward for good yardage and a first down for Creek.
from the Cherry Creek 25.
Cherry Creek comes into this game the second-ranked team in 5A classification, and they're showing why they have that lofty ranking in the early going here against Eaglecrest. McCready near side, Seneca Holmes far side, split backs. The give to the tailback, RJ Pashada, and he moves forward to the 30-yard line as he rips off another about a 4-yard gain. So Cherry Creek's offense is moving early and often against Eaglecrest. This is a home game for Eaglecrest in their home all-black uniforms. Cherry Creek is the nominal visiting club in blue pants, white jerseys, and white helmets. Now there's a fumble on the play on the exchange between Matt Newton and center. Jasper Armstrong says Eaglecrest has it. And Eaglecrest does have it. I think it was Greg Cutlip on the recovery for the Raptors. Either Cutlip or Kevin Vidmer in there. And Eaglecrest gets a break. First turnover of the game for Creek.
First down, Eaglecrest from the Cherry Creek 29.
In what has been a fumble-plagued first quarter here at Stutler Bowl. Raptors go on offense. There's the pitch to the tailback at the 25, the 20. Good running room there. And dragging tacklers to the 15-yard line is Terrell Cameron. Nice gain on the play. And it's going to be a first down from the 15 now for the Raptors.
10 Eaglecrest from the Bruins 15.
And that is the end of the first quarter, with Cherry Creek leading 10-0. Will trade ends, and Eaglecrest is poised to score for the first time in this contest on Amateur Sports Video. First play of the second quarter, Cherry Creek leads 10-0 with Eaglecrest threatening. Trey Miller drops to throw, big pressure. He didn't go down. He rolls around left end now, and he's finally forced out of bounds on the far side by the Bruins. He wanted to throw, but he couldn't find anybody open.
Gained about 3 yards on the play.
Neil Daly coming off near side for the Raptors. There was a gain of 3 yards on a really nice scramble by Trey Miller on the far side. High formation behind Miller. There's the give on the counter play. Big hole, Nathan Zemansky at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Eaglecrest. Nathan Zemansky on the counter play, which Eaglecrest used effectively last week against Boulder, as he cut back against the grain, and Eaglecrest is on the board with 13 seconds gone in the second period of play. On the counter play by Nathan Zemansky.
Number 15, Rogers.
And Luke Rogers will come on for the point after attempt. The snap is there, the kick is up, and it's good. So Eaglecrest cuts Cherry Creek's lead to 3 points, 10-7 at the 11:47 mark of the second quarter, and we'll be back for Eaglecrest's kickoff in a moment. Luke Rogers sets the kick to Darnell McDonald of the Cherry Creek Bruins. And also back there, I could not pick up his number, but the ball goes into the end zone for a touchback.
First down, Bruins from Bruins 20.
It's a player that does not appear on the roster back there, number 12 for the Bruins. They'll set to go from the 20-yard line. They lead 10-7. High formation. Matt Newton rolls out. He's got all day to throw. He's throwing long, far side to Eric McCready, and he can't bring the ball down. The ball was there, but he couldn't bring it down. Courtney McHugh on the coverage for the Raptors. And he just couldn't bring the ball down. Matt Newton put it out there, a pretty well thrown ball.
Second and 10, Bruins 20.
McCready goes far side again. Seneca Holmes near side. Split backs behind Newton. He gives to the tailback. He's over the 20. Eludes a tackler. It's Darnell McDonald at the 25, and he's dragged down at the 28-yard line after a gain of about 8. Nice bit of running by Darnell McDonald. A whole flock of Raptors over there. Trey Miller, Bo Rogers, and Jasper Armstrong. Bo Rogers is in on defense at his usual defensive back position, but we have not seen him on offense tonight. Third and 2 now for Cherry Creek. Holmes near side. Reagan behind Newton. Newton drops the pass. He's got quite a bit of time. Drops it over the middle, complete. R.J. Pashada at the 30-yard line. He's stacked up immediately, but I think he's forward for first down yardage at the 31. And it is going to be a first down for Cherry Creek. R.J. Pashada checks out. Darnell McDonald checks back in. Cherry Creek leads 10-7. The pitch near side. Escaping one tackler is Darnell McDonald. Escaping two tacklers to the 40, the 45, and to the 48-yard line. Nice run by Darnell McDonald as he presents not much of a target. He's 5'10" and weighs 170 pounds, and he's got some moves. He picked up about 17 yards there, and he's forward to the 48-yard line for another Cherry Creek first down. Trey Miller and Bo Rogers are the deep backs in on the Eaglecrest defense. Newton gives to the up back. Ron Reagan, he's at the 50, the 45. He's stacked up by Greg Cutlip and another tackler there by Eaglecrest. Gain of about 6. Milo Haynes also in there. In a relatively quick moving and so far penalty-free first half between Cherry Creek and Eaglecrest, we have had our share of turnovers. 2 Eaglecrest fumbles and 1 Cherry Creek fumble thus far. Darnell McDonald, the tailback. There's the give to the up back. Ron Reagan, big hole, 40, 35-yard line. And he's going to be forward for another first down for Cherry Creek, as Cherry Creek is grinding it out on the ground with Darnell McDonald and Ron Reagan. So the Cherry Creek offensive line is blowing them out there. Tom Ashworth is a junior. They've got good size. He's 6'6", 238. Creek's got a lot of size on the front line. Big hole their side at the 30. That's McDonald's trying to spin out of a tackle at the 25. And we have 2 flags on the play. And we'll see what the call is. Clipping against Cherry Creek will be the call, and no doubt Eaglecrest will accept that penalty. First and 19 after the clipping infraction. Eaglecrest in a 4-3 defense. Newton looks to pass quickly over the middle. It's batted away there on a nice play by Courtney McHugh on the far side. He's got a tough assignment tonight covering Eric McCready. Comes into the game with 8 receptions and 188 yards, but he's already had 1 touchdown reception tonight. And he had another long gainer down the sideline. He was barely out of bounds. Trip Humphrey for the Bruins is also one of the leading receivers. Comes in with 8 catches for 132 yards and 1 touchdown. 16.5-yard average every time he gets the ball. He is typically the tight end for the Bruins. Second and 19, the give to the delay to McDonald. He escapes pressure in the backfield, and then he's knocked out of bounds near side by Milo Haynes. Good pursuit by the Raptor defense, as Darnell McDonald didn't have much room to operate on the near side, and he's forced out of bounds after a gain of only about 3. So this will bring up 3rd and long for Creek. Mike Goldstein comes near side. McCready and Seneca Holmes far side. Single back set behind that huge offensive line. Newton's had all day to throw. He gets pressure from the outside. He lofts it long over there. Bo Rogers on the coverage. It's intercepted by Bo Rogers. He's bringing it back for Eaglecrest. And he's knocked down at the 25-yard line by McCready and Seneca Holmes, but not until Eaglecrest comes up with the ball on the interception of Matt Newton by Bo Rogers. So Eaglecrest will take over on the pick at the 26-yard line. Formation behind Trey Miller. There's the pitch near side, Terrell Cameron. He's through a hole to the 30-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on the carry.
Tackle made by number 44.
Pretty good blocking by the Eaglecrest offensive line thus far. They had one long drive in the first quarter, but squandered it on a fumble.
2nd and 4.
And that eradicated their only scoring threat thus far. Neil Daly, the sole wide receiver in there, slot formation near side behind Trey Miller. There's the give to the up back, and he's forward for pretty good yardage up to about the 35-yard line, a gain of about 4. And it's Marcus Spivey on the carry. Chris Garape checks in, and Mike Whitaker also checks in for the Raptors. 3rd and 1, Eaglecrest. 7:23 remaining first half of play. Cherry Creek leads 10-7. There's the give up the middle, Terrell Cameron. He's stacked up immediately, and it will be very close to a first down. I don't know if he picked it up, but we're getting the indication from the referee, first down, Eaglecrest. So the Raptors keep the drive alive. Nathan Zemansky, who scored the first Eaglecrest touchdown on that counter play. That play typically goes for good yardage for Eaglecrest. Todd Reed is the wideout, far side, slot formation. Trey Miller looks over the middle. He's still got the ball. He's got a man out there, complete at the 50, the 45, the 40, and cut down on the far side is Mark Moon, the tight end for the Raptors. Pretty good ball handling by Trey Miller there as he faked to the up back. He kept it and rolled back on the left side, and he hit Mark Moon for a big gain over the middle. First down, Eaglecrest at the Creek 38. It appears we're going to have good weather here tonight at Stutler Bowl. It rained earlier, but we've had no rain so far, and it's probably about 52 to 55 degrees. Great football weather. There's the pitch near side, Cameron. He's turned inside, but he escapes a few tacklers and moves forward to the 33-yard line. Eaglecrest finished the 1993 season as the 5A class champion with a record of 14 wins and no losses. The Raptors dropped their opener 14-13 to Sierra. Then they were nipped 32-29 in overtime by North Glen. They did bounce back in their third contest with a 41-0 whitewashing of Arapahoe. Miller looks to pass over the middle, complete to Nathan Zemansky, but we've got a flag on the play in the Eaglecrest backfield, and we'll have to hold on. And this may go against Eaglecrest, and it will. We're going to have a holding call marked off against Eaglecrest. And when we come back, they will have 2nd and long. And this is Amateur Sports Video. There we go, I formation, 2nd and 15, Raptors. Miller drops the pass. He's looking out there. He's going to run it now, and he's not going to have much luck doing that as he's dragged down for another loss. He couldn't find anybody to throw to, and better to eat the ball than throw an interception. But he's going to lose about 3 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 16 for Eaglecrest. Todd Reed comes in now for Eaglecrest. Mark Moon comes out. And now we're going to have a timeout on the field. Eaglecrest, 5:04 remaining in the first half. 10-7, Cherry Creek. 3rd and long for Eaglecrest as they try to pick up this first down. I formation behind Trey Miller. He sets the Raptors. He drops to pass. Big pressure, and he's not going to be able to get away. He does get away now and dumps it off near side, complete to Marcus Spivey at the 45-yard line. A fumble on the play. Let's see if we can spot who's got it. As they umpile, it's going to be Eaglecrest ball, but it's going to be well short of a first down. And that was a terrific job by Trey Miller ever to get that pass off as he spun out of the grasp of one tackler and was able to unload it. Now Damian Brown comes in for the first time in the game. He's set to punt to Cherry Creek. They've got a Cherry Creek player trying to get off the field. I don't know if he made it in time. He kind of pooch kicks it down there. It lands at the 10. It's going to die. It's at the 11. Eaglecrest is letting it come back up their way, but they finally down it at the 12-yard line. And that was the first action we've seen from Damian Brown in this game. 1 week ago, Damian Brown was the second-ranked rusher in the state, 57 carries for 542 yards, a 9.5 yard per carry average, and 4 touchdowns. And when a guy like that isn't playing, you figure your offensive production is going to suffer a lot. He's the second leading rusher in Class 5A ball. Creek takes over. Newton gives to the up-back, Ron Reagan. He's tackled, and it looks like we have another fumble. We do, and it's Eaglecrest ball. The Raptors recover at the 12-yard line. Another Cherry Creek turnover. And that's 3 turnovers in the first half now for Cherry Creek. And this could be very costly as Eaglecrest is going to take over deep in Cherry Creek territory at the 12-yard line. We'll see what the Raptors can do here. They'd dearly love to win. It's homecoming for Eaglecrest tonight. There's the give to Nathan Zamansky on the counter. He's forward for good yardage to the 8-yard line. He's tackled in there by Jeff Babbitt from his defensive back position and Ben Vestal. Check that, Marcus McDavid was also in on the tackle for Cherry Creek from his linebacker position. Defensive back McDavid, I formation, I formation, 2nd and 6. Eaglecrest trying to punch it in. There's the pitch to Terrell Cameron at the 8. He's stacked up at about the 6-yard line by a gang of Bruins for a short gain. Matt Hare was in there along with Eric Rodwell. And it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3 yards for a first down. Eaglecrest can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. They need to go to the 2-yard line for the first down. Slot formation near side. And there's the give on the counter to Nathan Zamansky. He's forward for good yardage and a touchdown. Eaglecrest. The patented counter play to Nathan Zamansky goes for another Eaglecrest touchdown. That one covering about 6 yards. As Nathan Zamansky has run that play twice for touchdowns in the early going here. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. And Eaglecrest has gone on top for the first time in the game, 14-10 at the 2:34 mark remaining in the first half. This is Amateur Sports Video. Those are the Cherry Creek return men, deep to receive the kick from Luke Rogers. Excuse me, yeah, that is Luke Rogers, set to kick off. That was Bo Rogers behind him. I had to make sure which Rogers was ready to kick. Darnell McDonald is also deep. It's going to go to Darnell McDonald at the 5, at the 10, the 15, the 20. Look out, he's got a hole. He's at the 30, the 35, and he's cut down on a nice open field tackle out there. It was number 58 for Eaglecrest on the tackle, Mike Verrucci, as McDonald had some room to operate over the middle, and he exploited it to the 36-yard line. Cherry Creek trails now to the homestanding Raptors 14-10. They have 2:24 left to operate in the first half. And that last fumble was costly for Cherry Creek as Eaglecrest took it right in for a touchdown. I formation, the pitch goes far side to McDonald at the 35, but he's tackled at the 38-yard line after a short gain. Ty Golding on the tackle along with Courtney McHugh for Eaglecrest. Big crowd here tonight at Stutler Bowl on both sides of the field. The Eaglecrest side of the field where we are is virtually full of fans who you may see once in a while in your picture. High formation behind Matt Newton. Good penetration in there by the Eaglecrest defense. And Pichata is stopped for no gain on the play. Eaglecrest is starting to get a little bit of penetration, and they want a timeout as they want to conserve the clock. They want to get the ball back. So we'll take timeout with 1:34 remaining first half. Eaglecrest leading Cherry Creek 14-10. 3rd and 8 for Cherry Creek. Matt Newton brings out the Bruins. Big rush by Jasper Armstrong, and Matt Newton never had time to pick up his receiver. I believe his intended receiver out there. It was not McCready. He was thrown to the man cutting under McCready. It was Seneca Holmes that Newton was throwing to, but Jasper Armstrong was right in Matt Newton's face from the get-go, and he never had a chance to really dial into his receiver. Now Trey Miller and Bo Rogers are going to drop deep to receive the kick. But Cherry Creek's punter is ranked #1 in the state, Mike Stevenson, and we'll see how he does here. It's high and it's spiraling and it is deep and it's going over Bo Rogers' head. It hits at the 8. He takes it. He's back to the 10, to the 15, but he reverses field. This could be big trouble. And he's stacked up in the middle there. Now he eludes a tackle. Nice effort by Bo Rogers, and he moves it out to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 there for Eaglecrest. They lead 14-10 on 2 touchdown runs by Nathan Zemansky. Creek opened up a 10-0 lead in the first quarter, but Eaglecrest has come storming back here in the second period. Their last possession only went 12 yards as Creek gave them the ball on the Cherry Creek 12-yard line, and they punched it in for the touchdown. High formation behind Trey Miller. The give is to the up back, and he's forward to the 25. Here come the Raptors. We've got a whistle stopping play. We'll see what's going on here. I think we have a problem with the clock, but now the referee starts things up. Ed Vaughter, Owen Bradshaw, and Ryan Thornton on the right side of the Raptor offensive line. Now we have another flag. With 18 seconds, the referee started the clock. With 25 seconds, it ran down to 18 seconds as the officials talk things over here. And no foul, no flag on the play, it appears. So no harm, no foul, no flag. The referee winds the clock, 17 seconds remaining first half. Looks like Eaglecrest is just going to run it out. They hand near side, Terrell Cameron, and that'll be the last play of the first half as Eaglecrest came storming back from a 10-0 first quarter deficit, and the Raptors take a 14-10 lead into halftime over the Cherry Creek Bruins. From the Stutler Bowl, you're watching Amateur Sports Video. Getting set for second half action here at Stutler Bowl. Eaglecrest leads 14-10 over Cherry Creek. Recapping the first half scoring, Cherry Creek scored on a 25-yard Matt Newton to Eric McCready touchdown pass at 8:41 in the first quarter to go ahead 7-0. Then a 3:36 in the first period. A 29-yard field goal was good for the Bruins by Mike Stevenson. All the scoring in the second quarter was by the Eaglecrest Raptors. At the 11:47 mark in the second period, a 13-yard touchdown run by Nathan Szymanski put Eaglecrest on the board. At that point, the Raptors trailed 14-7. And then at the 2:34 mark of the first half, after a Cherry Creek turnover deep in Bruin territory, the Raptors punched it in on a 5-yard TD run by Nathan Szymanski then. Damian Brown has seen only limited action in the first half due to a deep thigh bruise. And he also has been chosen homecoming king. So congratulations to Damian Brown. He's not playing a lot of football tonight, but he is homecoming king. Luke Rogers sets to kick off as Cherry Creek receives for the second half. Nice kick, high and deep, carrying to the goal line. It will be returned to the 10, the 15, to the 20. We have a flag, the 25 to the 27-yard line. And we'll check and see what the call is as the referee will have the signal. It appears to be a clip against Cherry Creek, and that will move the Bruins back toward their own goal line. Officials mark off the clipping penalty. Cherry Creek will take over, and they'll operate from the 12-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 as we begin the second half of play. Eaglecrest leading 14-10. Matt Newton at quarterback. There's the give on the counter on the inside to Ron Reagan. He's stacked up immediately for no gain. He may have picked up a yard. And we have an Eaglecrest player limping off the field. I think it's Ben Jordan, number 99, 6'2", 205 pounds, sophomore defensive end.
Second.
So he comes off. Vidmer, Shepard, Armstrong. We'll check the other number on the defensive line for Eaglecrest. I formation, Newton drops the pass. It's complete far side at the 15. He's hemmed in and trying to get away, I believe, is Seneca Holmes, but excellent pursuit by the Eaglecrest defense as they nail Holmes at the 17-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd and 6. Cherry Creek comes into the game ranked 2nd in the state in Class 5A football. McCready splits out far side. Holmes comes near side, I formation behind Newton. He looks to pass, he looks near side, over the middle now, and it's complete over the middle to R.J. Pachota, but short of the first down and actually dragged down for a loss on the play. I think Kevin Vidmer was involved, and Jasper Armstrong, as Pachota cut it back across the field, but he was cut down for a loss. And Stevenson, Mike Stevenson, will have to kick. Line of scrimmage is the 18-yard line. The snap is there, the kick is up. It's a high spiral, a little short. It's going to hit at the 48-yard line. Still bouncing across his midfield into Eaglecrest territory. And it's going to be down at the Eaglecrest 43-yard line. So that is a punt of 39 yards unofficially by Mike Stevenson. He comes into the game the number 1 ranked punter in Class 5A football. Does Mike Stevenson for the Cherry Creek Bruins. He's been averaging 44 yards a kick. That one went for about 39 yards unofficially. So here come the Raptors on offense for the first time in this second half. Marcus Spivey and Terrell Cameron behind Trey Miller. There's the give near side to Cameron. He's stacked up in there at the 43-yard line for no gain. A very short gain at best. Matt Hare on the tackle.
Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now for Eaglecrest. The Z-back is Nathan Szymanski. They fake to him. Miller's still got the ball. He's looking deep over the middle. He's got a man out there, but it's broken up and I think intercepted by Cherry Creek at the 21-yard line. Try to spot who it was. I think it was McDavid. The pass was intended for Neil Daly deep over the middle, and it was picked off by Marcus McDavid, the senior defensive back for the Bruins. So Eaglecrest turns it over on the interception. And And Cherry Creek operates from their own 21. There's the pitch far side. Big hole, the 30, the 35. Darnell McDonald breaks free at midfield. He could go all the way at the 30, at the 20, and he will go in untouched for the last 50 yards as Darnell McDonald shook a tackle. I don't see any flags on the play, and it's a touchdown for Cherry Creek. At 8:32 remaining in the third quarter. And unofficially, that is a 69-yard run for a touchdown by Darnell McDonald as he broke over the middle, shook one tackler, and was never headed as he rambled into the end zone. Cherry Creek goes up 16-14. Stevenson is on for the extra point out of Mike Conway's hold. The snap, it could be blocked, it is. It's blocked, it's a live ball. Bruin recovers it, and he's nailed immediately on the play there by Trey Miller. Trey Miller came in and made sure that there was not going to be any kind of advancement of the ball for a two-point conversion. So Eaglecrest snuffs the Creek attempt for point after, and Cherry Creek now goes up 16-14 in second half action on Amateur Sports Video. Mike Stevenson sets to kick. His Cherry Creek Bruins have broken on top early in second half action. He pounds the ball deep into the end zone. It will not be returned by Milo Haynes, and Eaglecrest will take over at the 20-yard line. So Cherry Creek capitalizes on the interception on the, I believe it was the second or third play on that offensive set of downs for Cherry Creek. Darnell McDonald bolts over the middle for a touchdown run to give the Bruins the lead. Single back set now behind I formation behind Trey Miller. He gives to the deep back, and he's forward for good yardage to the 30-yard line, over the 30-yard line, still moving forward.
Play is good for a Raptor first down.
That's going to be good for a first down for Eaglecrest. We think there was a fumble, and Trey Miller advanced the ball even farther on that play. Now they give again to Cameron. He's nailed, and there's also a flag on the play. Cameron was hit down for a loss, and we'll check the flag and get the official signal. It's going to be holding against Eaglecrest. So it will be first down and long when we return at 8:06 remaining, 16-14 Cherry Creek. First and 17 as the holding call is marked from the point of the infraction. I formation, Eaglecrest. Trey Miller pitches near side. Cameron wants to throw it. Now he tucks it under at the 25, to the 30, the 35, and he's pounded out of bounds on the near side on a big hit over there by Brian Blackman, the senior linebacker for the Bruins. But not before Terrell Cameron moves forward for a gain of about 10 yards. That stops the clock with 7:53 remaining in the third quarter. Neil Daly goes far on the far side. Nathan Szymanski, the Z-back. Miller pitches to Cameron, and he's hit down at the 37-yard line. No gain on the play. I think Melstrom and Hare were in on the tackle for Cherry Creek. Now Reed comes in at a wide receiver for Eaglecrest. This is a big play. Eaglecrest needs to sustain some offensive momentum after that dynamite touchdown run by Darnell McDonald. There's the fake, the counter to Szymanski. He's forward for good yardage, but I think he's going to be hit down short of the first down. And it'll be short of a first down. And the punting unit comes on for the Raptors as they will have to give the ball up. Seneca Holmes drops deep to receive the kick from Luke Rogers. Bo Rogers on the near side for the Raptors as he's set to cover the kick. Terrell Cameron is the short man on the punt formation. It looks like Rogers will kick. It's low and wobbly. It hits at the 25, takes a big hop to the 13 to Holmes. He sets and he's to the 20. We got a flag at the 25. Holmes is still moving laterally at the 30, 35, and then near side. Terrell Cameron makes a big hit, knocking Holmes out of bounds on the near side. Terrell Cameron had him in his sights. Seneca Holmes gets up and says, "That's okay, I can do that all the time." But we're going to have to check the flag out, as I think the ball is going to come back well up the field. The referee has yet to make a indication. And when we get it sorted out, we will be back. Cherry Creek guilty of clipping on the punt return. They will take over deep in their own territory. Newton gives to the up back. It's Ron Reagan. He's hit down in there by a gang of Raptors. Milo Haynes, Bo Rogers. And also in there was Justin Shepard from his defensive line position. 2nd and 8, Cherry Creek, as they operate from their own 16-yard line now. 2nd and about 6 now, as they gave him a very good spot there. McCready near side, I formation behind Newton. Newton gives to the tailback, and he's hit there immediately. Nice tackle on the play by Jeremy Samuelson from his linebacker position.
About 3 yards on the play.
Picks up about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for Cherry Creek. Cherry Creek comes out, 3rd and 3, big down. Here comes Newton and the Bruins. There's the give on the right side, and Darnell McDonald goes forward to about the 23-yard line by several tacklers, and it's going to be very close to a first down. We can't tell yet, but now we have the indication, first down, Cherry Creek. 5:05 remaining in the 3rd quarter. All the scoring so far has been from the Cherry Creek side of the ball. A 69-yard touchdown run by Darnell McDonald. 1st and 10 now. I formation behind Newton. He drops back to pass. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man over the middle. It's complete over there at the 42-yard line. Nice catch on the play by the tight end, Trip Humphrey. He was wide open as he broke over the middle, and Newton spotted him and rifled the ball in there. Nice play. 1st and 10, Cherry Creek at the 41. Split backs behind Newton. Eaglecrest shows a blitz. They bring everybody up, and they've got the Ron Reagan corralled, I think, there. It was Reagan. Eaglecrest brought everybody through on a blitz. And we've got an Eaglecrest player hurt on the play. It's Ben Jordan again. It looks like he's got a shoulder problem or an arm problem. He comes off and he's replaced. It'll be 2nd and 10. No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
Seneca Holmes goes out now, and coming in is Matt Newton with the play. A wide receiver near side. Try to spot his number. There's the give up the middle to the tailback. He's hit, bounces to the outside. It's McDonald. He's got room on the outside, but he's dragged down on a nice open field tackle by Trey Miller. A late substitution for Cherry Creek was a wide receiver. He's listed on the roster as a quarterback. And we've got a player down on the field, and it looks like it's Jeremy Samuelson, and we'll check out his condition when we return. 3:28 remaining 3rd quarter. Cherry Creek 16, Eaglecrest 14. This is Amateur Sports Video. That Eaglecrest Raptor coming off the field is Jeremy Samuelson. It looks like has injured a knee or an ankle, and that doesn't help the Eaglecrest defense, as he's been very active tonight, as he always is on this Eaglecrest defense. Newton looks to throw. It's complete on the far side at the 46 to the 42-yard line. Seneca Holmes gets up with the reception. And it'll be a first down, Cherry Creek. So Eaglecrest has to try to stop Creek here as they have regained the lead here in the third quarter. A lead they relinquished in the second quarter. 2 unanswered Eaglecrest touchdowns. Now McCready comes near side. I formation behind Newton. The pitch near side, McDonald. He's trapped in the backfield, and he is dragged down for a huge loss by Milo Haynes, Jasper Armstrong, and Greg Cutlip for the Raptors. A huge loss on the play. Takes the ball back to the 49-yard line. It'll be second at about 17. Good penetration that time by Milo Haynes as he came knifing through there, and he caught Darnell McDonald for the loss. McDonald goes out of the game. McCready is at one wide out. I believe Trip Humphrey is at the other. Newton drops the pass. He's got time. He looks over there. It's too tall for McCready at the 35-yard line. Good coverage on the play by Courtney McHugh. McCready presents a pretty big target. He is 6'4" and 180 pounds. He's only a junior. And that will bring up 3rd and 17. Mike Goldstein checks out for Cherry Creek. Eaglecrest defense is asking the crowd to get on their feet and make some noise, and they accommodate the Eaglecrest defense. Reagan goes in motion near side. Newton drops the pass, big rush, but it's complete to Darnell McDonald. He's hit and knocked down at the 46-yard line on a very good play. Excellent pursuit out there. I think Bo Rogers was involved and Jasper Armstrong, as well as Tyson Golding. Ty Golding was in on the play, and Eaglecrest will get the ball back with 1:47 remaining. Clock running, third quarter. Stevenson sets to punt. The snap is over his head. It hits at the 20, the 15, the 10. He tries to bring it over near side. He brings it back to the 15, and he's dragged down at the 17-yard line by Milo Haynes and Marcus Spivey. And that is a huge play for Eaglecrest as the Raptors will get the ball deep in Cherry Creek territory. That is the third fumble, third turnover for Cherry Creek. They've also had one interception, so 4 turnovers altogether. Eaglecrest operates from the 17. The hand to Terrell Cameron over left tackle, and he's stacked up after a short gain. Eaglecrest has been able to exploit these turnovers for points. The last time they got the ball in deep like this, Nathan Szymanski went in for a 6-yard run. Less than a minute remaining, third quarter. Wind is not a factor tonight. I formation behind Trey Miller. Cherry Creek shows motion. There's the give to Szymanski on the counter, but he's dragged down immediately. And we have a late flag on the play, so we will return with 39 seconds remaining after the officials sort things out. Cherry Creek leading 16-14. Second and 18 for the Raptors. Trey Miller drops the pass. He's looking at a screen over the middle, complete to Terrell Cameron. He's at the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. He gets it back to the original line of scrimmage on the play. Clock is running, and that is going to be the last play of the third quarter, as the teams will change ends. Clock is winding down, 3 seconds, 2, 1. That's the end of the third quarter. Cherry Creek leading 16-14, but Eaglecrest threatening. This is Amateur Sports Video. Eaglecrest is set to begin play here in the fourth quarter. We have a stoppage play. The referee waits for everybody to get sorted out, and I think we're going to get underway now. Eaglecrest, 3rd and 11 from the Cherry Creek 18-yard line. I formation, and there's motion on the Eaglecrest offensive line. And I think we're going to have an illegal procedure call against Eaglecrest. Illegal procedure against Eaglecrest is the call, 3rd and 16. And that is a big penalty. That gives him a long way to go to pick up the first down. There's Trey Miller. He fakes to the Z-back. Terrell Cameron, he looks to throw, but he's going to be dragged down and sacked at the 27-yard line. A big loss there. Babbitt and Hare in on Trey Miller, and Trey Miller is slow getting up. He's kind of favoring his right arm as he was racked up on the sack by Babbitt and Hare. And we'll see if Eaglecrest wants to try a field goal with Luke Rogers. This would come from the 33-yard line. It would be a 43-yard attempt. Rogers is on the kick. There's the snap. The kick is up. It looks like it's long enough, and it is. The kick is good. A 43-yard field goal by Luke Rogers. Out of the hold of Rob Kinterick, and Eaglecrest regains the lead 17-16 at the 11-16 mark of the fourth quarter on Amateur Sports Video. Luke Rogers, the man of the moment, as he just pounded a 43-yard field goal, barely clearing the crossbar, but it was good. And he gives Eaglecrest the lead, 17-16, at the 11-16 mark of the fourth quarter. And he sets the kick now to Creek. 2 men deep, Darnell McDonald on the near side. He takes it at the 5, the 10, the 20, the 25, into a crowd, still going. And he's brought down at the 33-yard line. And Cherry Creek will operate from there, as it's been a seesaw battle here tonight at Stutler Bowl, as the lead has gone back and forth several times. Creek jumped out to the early 10-0 lead, and Eaglecrest led at the half, 14-10. Matt Newton drops the pass. He's got a big rush. He's got a screen set up on the near side. R.J. Pashada, he's dragged down on a nice open field tackle there. Tackle by Ty Golding on the play. A gain of about 3. Second and 7 for Creek. I formation, Pashada and Reagan. The up back is Reagan. He gets the ball. He's stacked up by Ty Golding and a flock of other Raptors in there. Justin Shepard also in there. And Kevin Vidmer also. Really about four Raptors in on that tackle. 10-minute mark, 10 minutes remaining in the game. Eaglecrest leads the second-ranked and undefeated Cherry Creek Bruins, 17-16. High formation. Matt Newton drops the pass. He's got the time. He's got a man on the far side. It's McCready. It's complete at the 40-yard line. He is out of bounds at the 40 over there. Milo Haynes was on the coverage, but it'll be first down Cherry Creek at the Eaglecrest 40-yard line, as Matt Newton laid it right out there, and McCready hauled it in. First down from the Eaglecrest 40 now for the Bruins. Little wind starting to kick up here at Stutler Bowl. Cale Bonds comes near side now. I-backs. Tailback has the ball. Darnell McDonald, he's dragged down in there after a short gain. Greg Cutlip in on the hit as he drove Darnell McDonald backward after the initial contact. Second and about 8 for Cherry Creek. Now we've got a whistle on the field. the referee and the back judge are talking about, or the linesman. They satisfy that everything is okay. McCready is split out near side. Newton fakes to the tailback. He's looking to pass over the middle. He looks to McCready near side deep. The catch is made at the 5-yard line. Newton to McCready. They connect again. He's a tall target, 6'4", and 190 pounds, 180 pounds, and Matt Newton hooks up with him. But Matt Newton is really adding to his passing statistics here tonight, as Cherry Creek has taken the kickoff from Eaglecrest after the field goal, and on 2 long pass plays from Matt Newton to Eric McCready have driven down 1st and goal at the Eaglecrest 5. Reagan Pashada set behind Newton now. Newton gives the Pashada a big hole right side, but Greg Cutlip has got him there for no gain. 2nd and goal, Cherry Creek. Give is on the far side and stacked up immediately in the middle. Jasper Armstrong, Justin Shepard, and Ben Jordan on the tackle for Eaglecrest. And this is turning into a pretty good stand for the Eaglecrest defense, as they've only given up 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down for Cherry Creek. 3rd and goal. Pashada and Reagan behind Newton. Newton fakes, he drops, he passes near side, complete for a touchdown, Cherry Creek. It's R.J. Pashada on the touchdown catch from Matt Newton. So Cherry Creek regains the lead at the 8-minute and 4-second mark of the 4th quarter as they go on top 22-17. And this has been a seesaw battle, and it's timeout Cherry Creek leading 22-17 over Eaglecrest. Cherry Creek sets for the 2-point conversion. Matt Newton to R.J. Pashada, and that's good too. Cherry Creek tacks on another 2 points on the 2-point conversion, and they go up 24-17 now over Eaglecrest at the 8-minute 4-second mark of the 4th quarter. And this is Amateur Sports Video. Mike Stevenson sets the kick for the Cherry Creek Bruins, who now lead 24-17 after that touchdown pass from Matt Newton to R.J. Pashada. There's the kick. It's high and it's deep, and it will not be returned as it goes out of the end zone, and Eaglecrest will take over on the 20-yard line. So that was a terrific offensive series for Cherry Creek, as 2 long Matt Newton to Eric McCready passes, and they drove right down the field and now lead 24-17. Eaglecrest will try to come back here. Here's the pitch near side. Terrell Cameron, big running room, big hole at the 30, the 35, the 40. He breaks more tackles. He steps out of another one, and with 1 man to beat, he's dragged down at the Cherry Creek 40-yard line. And that is a 40-yard run by Terrell Cameron. And it takes Eaglecrest into Cherry Creek territory with a bang. Beautiful run by Terrell Cameron as he broke several arm tackles and continued to move forward. Eaglecrest would dearly love to get to score right now and get right back in this. There's the tailback. It's Cameron again. He's got a big hole again, and he moves to the 31-yard line. Got a couple of Eaglecrest players down on the field. They're okay. One of them was Mark Boone, a little slow to get up. Marcus Spivey is coming out of the game. Let's see who replaces him. It's Bo Rogers in at halfback now behind Trey Miller, along with Terrell Cameron. The Z-back, there's the up-back. Bo Rogers gets it, fights off a tackle, and he's ahead for 1st down yardage at the 28-yard line. First down, Eaglecrest. It's been a quickly moving game here at Stutler Bowl tonight.
First down, Eaglecrest.
And the Raptors will operate from the 27. Bo Rogers and Terrell Cameron. Nathan Szymanski gets it on the counter near side, and he's hit down at about the 24-yard line. Still forward for a gain of about 4. Babbitt and Vestal and Blackman. 2nd and 7. Terrell Cameron now at the Z-back, I formation behind Trey Miller. Unbalanced line for Cherry Creek. Damian Brown is in. He wants to throw. He throws it deep in the end zone, but it's overthrown. He was looking out there for Todd Reed.
For number 1, Todd Reed.
And there is a flag on the play.
Penalty marker on the field.
Illegal procedure against the Raptors.
Penalty is against Eaglecrest. Illegal procedure.
2nd and 11. Miller pitches near side, and we have another flag
Ball handed off to
on the play as Eaglecrest was just guilty of illegal procedure. And it looks like another illegal procedure call against Eaglecrest. And that's really murder as they're going backward at this point. They would like to capitalize on that long run from scrimmage by Terrell Cameron to try to get back on the board here. But they're making it a little tough with all these penalties. It's going to be 2nd and 16 from the 33-yard line. Trey Miller fakes on the counter. He wants to throw. He's horse-collared back there at the 50-yard line. And busted through there was Matt Hare for the Bruins, dragging Trey Miller down. They're going to call him down at the 47-yard line. And this is going to bring up 3rd and very, very long.
18 yards on the play.
Damian Brown is in the game now, along with Bo Rogers. Damian Brown with that thigh bruise has not seen a lot of action on offense, but Eaglecrest needs a big play here. Damian Brown comes near side, and now we have another whistle. And I think we have a timeout, Eaglecrest. 24-17, Cherry Creek. We will return with 5:29 remaining in the game. 3rd and long for Eaglecrest. Terrell Cameron comes near side. Trey Miller at quarterback. Todd Reed far side. Miller looks to throw, but he's under a rush again. Babbitt has got him on the far side, and I think the ball squirted loose on the Cherry Creek sideline. We're waiting for the call from the officials. The referee was right over there. And it's going to be a loss again on the play. And I believe the Bruins came up with the ball over there on the far side. I could not spot it even though we were on the play. And Cherry Creek comes up with the ball. So they snuff out that Eaglecrest drive, and that was a big, big defensive sequence for Cherry Creek as Eaglecrest was driving. Now Matt Newton gives to the deep back. It's Darnell McDonald. He's got a big hole. He's at the 40. Look out. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and he is across for a touchdown. But there is a flag on the play. So hold everything, and this may go for naught. Holding against Cherry Creek is the indication, and the ball will come back. The referee marks off the penalty from the spot of the foul, which really doesn't hurt Cherry Creek too bad because it only makes it 1st and a little more than 10 now. They had 1st and 10 on the play before that, and with the holding call, it's still only 1st and about 11. McCready and Holmes are in at the wideouts. I formation. There's the give over the middle, big hole, and busting through there is R.J. Pashada to the 45-yard line, a gain of about 6. 4:50 12:50 remaining in the game. Eaglecrest needs to get the ball back here. 24-17 Cherry Creek. Eaglecrest had a great chance to get on the board again on a 40-yard Terrell Cameron run from scrimmage, but then things started going bad for the Eaglecrest offense, and they've turned the ball over to Cherry Creek. Newton rolls near side, gives to McDonald. He's got a hole and slips down right at the first down marker. We'll see where the spot is. It looks like it's going to be very close to a first down. And we may have a measurement. We don't know what's going on here. The referee looks like they're talking to Bo Rogers or getting ready to bring the chains in, but it's taken them a long time. And they are going to bring the chains in for a measurement, and when we come back, we will see if Cherry Creek's drive will continue. This is Amateur Sports Video. It is short of a first down. It will be third and about a foot for Cherry Creek. Split backs behind Newton. Newton gives to the up back, and he's forward for a first down. It's Ron Reagan, the gain of about 4 yards as he was tackled in there by Marcus Spivey and Greg Cutlip, but not before. He picks up a first down for Cherry Creek, and the clock is working against Eaglecrest now as we're under the 4-minute mark in the fourth quarter, and Eaglecrest needs to get the ball back. Darnell McDonald comes in. R.J. Pashada checks out. Seneca Holmes and McCready at the wideouts. There's the snap. A give to McDonald. He eludes one tackler, but he's dragged down on a beautiful ankle tackle in there by Greg Cutlip of the Raptors. And we have a late flag on the near side. And we'll see what the call is here. We've got a flag on the field in the defensive secondary of Eaglecrest, and we're waiting to see about the indication. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Eaglecrest, and that really hurts. That is going to go against the Raptors, and that is not good. That is a 15-yard penalty, and it came on the near side here after the play had been whistled dead, and the officials mark off 15 yards against Eaglecrest. That is a big break for Cherry Creek, the unsportsmanlike conduct call, and it takes it to the 26-yard line. First down for Cherry Creek. The referee winds the clock on the spot, and that penalty there may figure largely in the outcome as it keeps the Cherry Creek drive alive, and it also gives them an opportunity possibly for a field goal. Split backs behind Matt Newton. There's the pitch near side to McDonald. He's across the line of scrimmage to the 20, the 15. He's through the line and in for a touchdown, as once he cleared the line of scrimmage, he was never headed. And that is going to go as a 26-yard touchdown run by Darnell McDonald with 2:50 remaining in the game. That is McDonald's second touchdown of the game. His first one came on a 69-yard run from scrimmage, and now this one a 26-yard run. So on those two runs, Darnell McDonald has picked up 95 yards this evening, and that's a real backbreaker for the Eaglecrest Raptors, as it may just about put it out of reach. Here's the point after try by Mike Stevenson, and it is good, and Cherry Creek takes a 31-17 lead. 2:50 remaining in the game. This is Amateur Sports Video. Can you believe that? Mike Stevenson sets to kick after the 26-yard touchdown run by Darnell McDonald. He's had a big night here at Stutler Bowl. It's a wobbly kick on the far side, but it's taken at the 10, to the 20, to the 25, and hit down there by a gang of Bruins. Eaglecrest will take over, trailing by 14 points. I believe the man on the return there was Nathan Szymanski. First down Eaglecrest, but they've got to 14-point deficit to make up now with only 2:42 remaining in the game. Trey Miller's gone all the way at quarterback. I formation. He drops to pass. Over the middle, it's complete to Todd Reed at the 40 to the 43. Stops the clock. Nice play by Trey Miller to Todd Reed. Cherry Creek has taken over here in the fourth quarter. The passing game of Matt Newton and Eric McCready and the running of Darnell McDonald behind that big offensive line has really paid dividends. That was a big rush on Miller. Quarterback draw, he's at midfield, the 45, and he moves forward for another first down to the Creek 42-yard line. So Eaglecrest has moved into Cherry Creek territory now. 2:14 remaining.
Cherry Creek 42. Timeout.
And there is a timeout on the field by Eaglecrest. Cherry Creek leading 31-17, 2:14 remaining in the game. Here come the Raptors. They try to get something going here late in the game, trailing 31-17 to Cherry Creek. Trey Miller drops to throw. He's got a man on the far side, but it's going to be intercepted. I think it was out of bounds. It was out of bounds. The ball was caught over there by the Cherry Creek defensive back. It was intended for Terrell Cameron out there, but the ball will come back, and it will be 2nd and 10 for Eaglecrest. Trey Miller brings the Raptors out. Marcus Spivey and Terrell Cameron have gone all the way in the backfield. Nathan Szymanski is in there. Miller fakes on the counter play, and he's stripped of the ball. There's a fumble at the 50. Miller picks it back up and advances it forward, but he's finally pushed out of bounds right into the Eaglecrest bench by Blackman and Vestal. And it's going to be 3rd down and long for Eaglecrest. We're under the 2-minute mark now. It will be 3rd down and about 13. And this could be all she wrote for Eaglecrest if the Raptors can't pick up a first down here. I formation. Miller drops to throw. He looks, but he's going to be tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Making the play in there was Jesse Sarasoli from his defensive line position. And that will bring up 4th down, and I think we're going to have a timeout. We do have a timeout on the field by Eaglecrest. 1:44 remaining in the game. Eaglecrest trails Cherry Creek 31-17. 4th and 11. A last-ditch effort here by Eaglecrest to keep a drive alive and crawl back into this one. There's the fake. There's some pressure. Trey Miller drops the pass, and he's sacked at the 45-yard line. And Cherry Creek will take over on downs there, as the passing attack never really got on track tonight for the Raptors, and the loss of Damian Brown obviously hurt, as he has only been in for one play on offense all evening, and he is the big gun of this Eaglecrest offense, and it really hurt them tonight to have Damian Brown out of the game. I don't believe Eaglecrest can stop the clock, and Cherry Creek should be able to just run out the clock here. 1:22 remaining in the game. Now we have a whistle on the field and a flag. Matt Newton is talking to the referee. I think we're going to have a delay of game against Cherry Creek. We don't have an indication yet. Now the referee wants to talk to the back judge, and they're sorting it out. Matt Newton in the middle of it all. They're talking to Bo Rogers. Delay of game against Cherry Creek. They will march it off against the Bruins. That'll take the ball to the 39-yard line. McCready wide right on the far side, wide left rather, Seneca Holmes near side. Creek will just look to bang it up the middle and run out the clock. They do. There's a good gain in there. believe it's Ron Reagan. It's R.J. Pashada on the carry. 1 minute now remaining in the game. Timeout Eaglecrest, and that I believe is their final timeout. The clock is still running. Now they stop it. 56 seconds remaining in the game. Cherry Creek leading Eaglecrest 31-17, and this is Amateur Sports Video. We're back in play at Stutler Bowl. Cherry Creek looking to run out the clock. There's the snap. The clock runs at 56 seconds. Cherry Creek will have to run one more play. Eaglecrest was leading at halftime 14-10 as the Raptors scored twice in the second quarter on two Nathan Zemansky touchdown runs, one of 13 yards and one of 5 yards, which gave Eaglecrest a 14-10 halftime lead. Cherry Creek came back with a 69-yard touchdown run by Darnell McDonald and took the lead in the third quarter, 16-14. There's Matt Newton, takes the snap, he immediately kneels down, and the clock continues to run. The Bruins missed the kick, and that made the score 16-14. And then in the fourth quarter, it was all Cherry Creek as Matt Newton started hooking up with Eric McCready on long passes. Eaglecrest did get a field goal to begin the fourth quarter, a 43-yard field goal on a beautiful kick by Luke Rogers. They did regain the lead at 17-16, but then two unanswered touchdowns in the fourth quarter sealed the fate and ruined essentially the homecoming here for the Eaglecrest Raptors, as a 5-yard touchdown pass from Matt Newton to R.J. Pashada put Cherry Creek up 24-17. And Eaglecrest came back on a drive that was shut down by penalties, essentially, as the Eaglecrest offense had a couple of illegal procedure calls. And then the 26-yard touchdown run by Darnell McDonald finished the scoring. Eaglecrest was hampered tonight by the loss of Damian Brown, who was held out of the game with a deep thigh bruise injury. Cherry Creek did turn the ball over 4 times this evening, but the Bruins were able to fend off the troubles that turnovers usually cause as they come out on top 31-17 and remain undefeated, winning their Centennial League contest here tonight with Eaglecrest. Eaglecrest, after that undefeated season last year, now drops to 1-4 in 1994. I'm Dallas Davidson with play-by-play for Eric Robinson, the engineer and videographer for Amateur Sports Video. Good night from Stutler Bowl in southeast Denver.
So the Raptors will take over. First down and 10 at their own 2-yard line. Hedrick will quick pitch it out to Damian Brown. Brown's got a lead blocker in Sovereign. Across the 20, 30. He's going to break it up to the 50, 40. Damian Brown's going to go all the way. 98 yards from scrimmage goes Damian Brown for the touchdown. And Bryce Hedrick, the first guy down there to pick him up. And unbelievable. Damian Brown, 98 yards from the line of scrimmage.
And we're ready to throw it up. Dave Tannen with Eric Robinson on camera for Amateur Sports Video. Smoky Hill in the home whites, Cherry Creek in the traveling red, and Creek controls the tip. Underneath quickly, easy, quick 2 points, goes to Brock Roulier for the layup, right-handed. Backwards, Nate Horton, the sophomore, starting for Smoky Hill, brings it up. Henry into the corner for Wood, leading scorer, works his way through and ties it. 2 points, 2-all. Smoky Hill will press ineffectively.
I'm Todd Casper, and I attend Smoky Hill High School in Aurora, Colorado. I will be a senior there for the 1994 and 95 school year. Smoky Hill is a recognized school of excellence by the United States Department of Education. At Smoky Hill, I have maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA in advanced placement, college preparatory, and pre-international baccalaureate curriculum. My ultimate career ambition is to become a Major League Baseball player. However, I realize that this is not always possible. So I realize I must have something to fall back on, like college. In a college, I am looking for the best possible baseball program for the best possible academic program. My main interests in academics are medicine, more specifically ophthalmology.
Hey! Eyes up on me! Come on, eyes up on me, plant hard. Eyes up on me! Eyes on me, Robert. Your eyes on me. Come on, eyes up, sprint! Come on, eyes up! Eyes up, Jack! Eyes up, Weimer! Come on, baby! How we play, baby!
Henry now under center. Runs play action, rolling out, got a receiver down there, wide open, Sam Talene hauls it in at the 35. Wide open was Sam Talene, and Talene pulls it in at the Buffalo 35-yard line and gets another yard as he fell forward to the 34, but he was wide open. Great protection. That offensive line of the Buffaloes rolled out with Henry when he went that way. And Talene wide open downfield, and a big gainer for the Buffs as they're into Fairview territory at the 34-yard line now. I backfield behind Henry again. Mallory with the call. Mallory breaks it out to the 30, down to the 25. Phil Mallory.